Welcome to SumTime05. Today we're working with page 12 and we're going to be talking about circles and pi. Pi is a very old number. The ratio between the circumference and the diameter of a circle is the same for every circle ever made. We call this ratio a constant ratio because the answer is always the same: pi. Ancient Egyptians and Babylonians knew about the existence of the constant ratio pi, although they didn't know its value as well as we do today. They figured out that it was a little bigger than 3. The Babylonians had an approximation of 3.125, and the Egyptians had an approximation of 3.160. Pi is an infinite decimal. The word infinite means without an end. Pi has infinitely many numbers to the right of the decimal point. You will never get a final answer, no matter how long and how hard you try. If you write pi down in decimal form, the numbers to the right of the 0 never repeat in a pattern. Because it's a number that cannot be written as a repeating decimal or a finite decimal, that means you can never get to the end of it, or a fraction, pi is an irrational number. We use pi to find the area and circumference of circles. Area equals pi times the square of the length of the radius, or pi times radius squared. That's pi times radius equals the area of a circle. If the radius is 3 inches, the area will be pi times 3 times 3. That's pi times 9. That's 3.142 times 9, which is 28.278. The circumference equals the diameter times pi. Or, as diameter is always twice the radius, you could write circumference equals 2 times radius times pi, which is the same as diameter times pi. If the radius is 3 inches, the diameter must be 6 inches, because 2 times 3 is 6. So the circumference will be 6 times 3.142, that's pi, equals 18.852. The circumference, the distance round. If a circle has a diameter of 7 meters, then the circumference will be 7 times pi, which is 7 times 3.142 equals 21.994, or almost 22 meters. The area of the same circle will be pi times radius, which is 3.142 times 12.25, giving you an area of almost 38.5 square meters. That's all for now. Bye.